Woke pop culture commentators are out in force attempting to defend Anthony Mackie. One of them is John Campea, and he says that Captain America has never represented America. You cannot make this stuff up. The character named Captain America, it's in his name, has somehow never represented America. It is just so absurd on its face. I can't even believe people take anyone saying this seriously, but apparently people do. But roll this up over at phantompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is what Anthony Mackie said. He is Sam Wilson in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he was recently promoting Captain America Brave New World over in Rome, Italy. And he said this. Let's just take a listen.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable.
So that is what Mackie had to say there. Very clearly says, I don't think the term America should be one of those representations for Captain America. The guy who has America in his name. It's just so ridiculous that you would even think that. It's so absurd. It's on its face absurd. You don't even have to make any kind of logical argument. His name is literally Captain America. Anyways, Campea decided to defend Anthony Mackie, or try to defend Anthony Mackie. I mean, you can't make up what this guy says. It's absolutely hilarious. It's so funny. What the logic pretzels in his brain working. I mean, it's so funny here. He says, I got a newsflash for you. Captain America has never represented America. His name is Captain America. His name is Captain America. And you're telling me he's never represented America? I mean, come on. What are you smoking? What kind of pills are you popping to addle your brain so much that you're going to say a character named Captain America has never represented America? Something is happening in your brain that isn't allowing you to think properly. Anyways, he goes on and says, Captain America has been a symbol of idealism about what America should aspire to. So he does represent America. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Captain America isn't a symbol and never has been a symbol for the world. I agree. That's true. I agree with that part. Captain America has been a symbol for America. What? You just said he's never represented America. And now, 2 sentences later, you're saying he has been a symbol for America? You cannot make this stuff up. These people are stupid. He doesn't even know what he's saying. What do you think a symbol is, John Campea? What do you think a symbol is? He's supposed to embody the things that inspire America. He's supposed to be the ideal that America strives for. That's what Captain America is. So he does represent America. He does represent America. That's what you're saying. He's literally agreeing with the critics of Anthony Mackie while trying to say he doesn't. and then he has the gall to accuse the critics of virtue signaling, which we'll get to here. But first, he creates a straw man. And he says this, and now maybe you're somebody who doesn't think honor, dignity, and integrity represent America. Okay, that's on you. If you don't think those things represent America, then maybe there are bigger problems. No one was saying that. He literally made that up to try to create a straw man so he could burn it down himself. He clearly created a delusion. He's swinging at a windmill here. He is literally Don Quixote on the horse, because no one is saying that. No one had any issue with the second part of what Anthony Mackie had to say here. They had issues with the fact that he said that a character named Captain America doesn't represent America. That is what everyone has been taking an issue with, because it's so stupid on its face. No one has an issue that Captain America is a man of honor, dignity, and integrity, is trustworthy and dependable. No one has a problem with that, and I haven't heard anyone say they have a problem with that. Nevertheless, he goes on and says this. When asked about what are the things that Captain America represents, and he says the highest ideal of characteristics, honor, dignity, and character, America is not a trait. America is not a characteristic. And guess what? America is a country that hates itself, is what he says. Everybody knows that. I didn't just say something that's a hot take. You all know that. Everybody agrees. So when somebody who's more on the left thinks, well, Captain America should represent left America, somebody on the right will think, well, Captain America represents the right-wing America. So what is he supposed to say? Or do? What is he supposed to do? Well, he's supposed to say that Captain America represents America, which is what he did not say. And these traits here, honor, dignity, and character, they don't apply to people who are left-wing lunatics. Let's be honest. They don't. People who believe in communism do not have dignity. They do not have character. They do not have integrity. It's an evil ideology that worships death. And then, this is what I said, he doubles down on agreeing with Mackie. He doubles down here. He doubles down on agreeing with him. Mackie's critics, excuse me. He doubles down on agreeing with Mackie's critics. Does Captain America represent the term America? No, he's a symbol for America. So he does represent America. Is that what you're saying, John Campea? He does represent America. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. He's an inspiration for America. He's supposed to uphold and embody the highest ideals that America strives for, and that's what he said. Captain America is honor, his dignity, his integrity. That's not what he said. He says that Captain America should not represent America. It's not one of the representations. That's not what Anthony Mackie said. And then he obviously tried to correct himself by listing off all of these positive traits that Captain America has. But those positive traits are supposed to be a reflection of America. He then unintentionally insults himself. He says, and the fact that there are a bunch of pussies out there virtue signaling, making this a big deal like, OMG, just shows what an absolute wuss you are, because he said something that was exactly right. And you literally can't make this stuff up. He is agreeing with Mackie's critics while trying to lampoon them. And then he's saying the critics are virtue signaling when he's actually agreeing with them. He actually says that Captain America is a symbol for America. So he's saying that Captain America does indeed represent America. And that's what everyone who's criticizing Mackie is saying. He agrees with the critics, and then he's calling himself a pussy and a wuss. This guy's an idiot because he doesn't even realize what he's doing. So I just thought this was absolutely hilarious. As I said kind of at the beginning, the idea that a character named Captain America does not represent America is just absurd on its face. His name is Captain America. Like, that's his name. That's his name. The fact that Campea is attempting to defend it while also unwittingly agreeing with Mackie's critics just shows how unserious he is. I think he's also stupid. But he's clearly an unserious individual. Because he seemingly has no idea what he's even saying. He's literally agreeing with the people he's trying to criticize. And he's projecting because he's the one who's actually virtue signaling, right? Well, let me know what you guys make of this. What do you make of John Campea here? What do you have to say? His defense of Anthony Mackie while also actually agreeing with the critics of Anthony Mackie. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.